Hello, everybody. This is Becky here at Aunt Beck's Creations, and I know Ann is wrapping up over on her channel, and everybody's welcome here anytime you're ready to jump in or hang with Ann until she's all done. That's fine. I just had put that I would be on at 1:30, so it's like 1:30 and 42 seconds. So here I am. I have put kind of a mixture of blues from my Art Deco. This 50 comes in a little box, Art Deco 50 watercolor set. And I just mixed a bunch of different ones and dried it. So this is all dry because we're going to just do some fun, quirky little fish. And I've just got a variety of different brushes, and we're going to start by just doing some circles of different colors. And don't say it has to be fish shaped. Just make a circle and then rinse your brush, pick up a different color if you want to. This one's really gushy. That little fish almost doesn't match too good. And some of them I might give a little tail. Some of them I might do something else. Let's see here. Maybe we'll do this one so I can draw him. But we're going to do the circles. And then we will come back after we get the circles dry. Circles, ovals, whatever. And add some little like doodling and stuff. Maybe that one will have a little fin come up. Maybe we'll come back and drop in another color into this one. Make it look like a fin and maybe a little bit on his tail, a different color. So basically just have fun with it and drop your colors in. If they bleed into the other, don't worry about it. We're just going to make some different fishy fish. Let's see. Maybe this one's going backwards at everybody else. Give him a real big fin on this fish. Doesn't have to be in proportion either. In fact, the quirkier, the better. Maybe this guy will just be peeking in from the top here. Or swimming up out. I don't know. And it's not going to really matter because this is just for fun. Hi, Ann. Hi, Violet. Yeah, something easy to do here. Let's give this one some green fins coming out from the edge or whatever these are. Remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. Maybe give him a green eyeball. Let's see. We need a red fish. One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish, right? And there's Janet. Hi, Janet. I think I used that before. I'm going to put that over there. I just thought it would be fun to play with the watercolors a little bit. Ooh, that one's really got a lot of water to it, but we're just not going to worry about that. And I got some crazy fish that are going to decide to go whichever way they want to. Because, you know, when you're at the zoo and you're sitting in front of the window, those fish don't care. They see something they want to go for, they turn, and they go up and down, sideways. Let's see. Oh, somebody's messaging me. Am I going crazy? Has my sound gone crazy or something? Let me see who's messaging me. Greg. Okay, so it's just my kid, nobody important. He's probably sending me another Beavis and Butthead cartoon because, you know, that's how we share. Oh my God. I love that kid, but some days. Let's put a little different yellow on him here. I don't know why I'm picking up blue. That's not going to be visible on my background. I've got enough orange fish. Okay, I'm all good. That's good. I've had these for several months. Vicky gave them to me, Messy Table. She made them. One day when I grow up, I'll be like Vicky and we'll be able to make socks someday. Not counting on it being anytime soon, but someday maybe. Okay, so when you re-wet these, it really reacts in an interesting way. So maybe if I come over here and I re-wet this purple, it'll bring more of that yellow in, which will turn brown. But that's okay. Maybe let's drop a little of this in here and there. Give that fish some different colors going on. I was going to go to Tractor Supply today, but I just didn't feel like leaving the house. So I sent Scott a message. Can you pick up cat litter on your way home, since he goes right by the Tractor Supply? This is another cheapy brush. You know how I know? There's hairs falling off from it. And maybe while that's still really sopping wet, we'll just make for some quirky fish. We'll drop some dots. Well, while we're watching paint dry, let me see what the kid wants. Hopefully he's not been injured again. I can't do that again. Once was enough. Okay, so they're just silly things. Okay, nothing to worry about. little bit of that blue in there. Let's see. These neons are really, 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 really neon. So I don't really technically want to use them too much. But let's see here. Trying to get some weird coloring going. Because, you know, you don't want them all ordinary. And the ones I saw on Pinterest, they did all kinds of doodles inside the fish, gave them weird eyeballs. So once this is dry, then I'll have something to doodle on, so I don't have to doodle on my doodle paper anymore, unless I want to. Let's do one facing forward here. Maybe just leave some bubblied out places here. Then you'll see the top of his tail. Maybe here. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that one develops. These might turn into some very laughable things. Yeah, it's one of those brown ones that comes in a set. Zafing artist brush. Probably came from China. Let's see here. Yeah. It's not like I've done anything corrosive with it or anything. It's just let's see, we got some pretty green here. Some reason I've been getting offered up in my reels the old Waltons. The Waltons have been showing up on my, you can make some real fat little fishes too, on my reels. Grandma and I watched the Waltons all the time. It was one of her favorite shows. Yeah, let's see here. I'm trying to get some of every color in this set. Oh, that's cool. The old Dick Van Dyke shows. Wow. Oldies but goodies, right? Give me my tiny little tail because you got to. And then I'll just drop some yellow in too. Maybe a little of this orange in the middle. That'll make for an interesting fish. Let's do another chunky monkey right here. Sorry I go quiet. It's kind of meditative. He's swimming off the page. These are going to be fun to doodle on. Oh dear. Oh, it looks wet because the tape is there. One of the cats hit that cat thing and ripped it, so I had put tape on it. We'll see what that turns into. It's also interesting on how they dry up as they're drying. I'm going to turn it and just do some from this way and see what they look like. Long, skinny bodies, maybe. I've gone mute again, I guess. There we go. Hi, Esther. Esther, I was laughing at you in the dog crate. I was like, she's loving on that puppy. The doggy looked happy to have you with him. Or her. Him or her. I keep reaching for this red because I seem to like it for some reason. So I've been seeing a lot of people in reels and stuff talking about instead of having an aquarium, um, they have they have aquariums, but instead of having fish in them, they have shrimp, and they're like multicolored shrimp. And I was like, I have never heard of this. This is different. Well, I hope the puppy found a home. That's going to be one weird fish right there. Oh, I hate when they get mistreated when they're just puppies like that and they don't trust. The lady up the street, she just doesn't understand why I don't want to just trap the cats. Just trap them, just trap them. You got to trap them. It's like, no, I want to build trust with them so that, you know, I can either tame them for myself or be able to find them a home because nobody's going to want them if they're just skittish as all get out. And if you start just grabbing them and trapping them with cats, that just doesn't work out. And with cats, it always works better if you let the cat choose you. You don't choose the cat. Let them choose you and you'll have better results. Just saying. And Scott and I are going to try to go by Yo Mama's Nuts just so you guys can see the sign better. Because I posted that little short and Scott was going pretty fast, so I wasn't sure if it was going to show up. And Janet, bless you for trying to see what it said. But I think we're going to go back and buy some boiled peanuts because those guys are out there just about every single day selling boiled peanuts. They do all different kinds of flavors and stuff. I don't know if we'll do that this weekend or another weekend, but I told him, I said, we're going to have to show them what that sign says. But the name of their business is Yo Mama's Nuts. And there goes Tippy wiping out everything. Honey, I didn't invite you. Shh, 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 shh. I have the sprayer. He says you won't spray me right now. The only time you get sprayed is when you're being naughty. Oh, I'm going to have fun doodling these. I'll have to chit-chat with you guys and let this dry some. But you could do any kind of shapes. You could do a bunch of jellyfish. You could do a bunch of mushrooms, just to give you something to doodle on. Let's see here. Let's put some red dots on this one. Maybe a little bit of red dot here. No. Sorry, buddy. I can't cuddle you right now. I've got so many red fish. Quit reaching for the red. Let's do, well, I got purple too. Oh, well. Hi, Sherry. You got the Happy Mail. Awesome. I was worried about it because I sent that out the same time I sent Ruth and Safia's packages out, and the Safia got her package before Ruth got her package, and then I hadn't heard from you, and I was like, oh, I wonder if it made it. Yeah, I've had those napkins for you for a long time, and I was like, you know, while I'm going to the expense of a big mailing, I'll just shoot those up to Sherry and get them off to her. Oh, I'm going to have so much fun doodly doing in these. I think I've almost got it full. I see a couple places that could really use maybe another little fat fish right here. Good, good. Now I'm looking at it where I can add interest to some of these other ones. Maybe add another fin or something on some of these. Just some added interest. All right. Maybe I should stop while I'm ahead. Let me see what else do I have in here. No, that's good. Let me turn it back so it's toward me. There's a little place there of fish. I could put a couple more fish in there. Of course, I could leave some of the room for some bubbles. I might do that. Just leave it for bubbles. Hello, Hope's World of Crochet. Hello, hello. Oh, I remember sea monkeys. And they were just a brine shrimp. Ah, I remember those. And they made it look like they were a happy little family sitting. And I always looked and I never saw what they were showing me. You know what I'm saying? You were expecting them to look like, hey, man, I'm just hanging out over here with my family. But yeah, I'm going to dry this. Maybe Tippy will go away. And I did tape this off so it'll have a nice white edge. And I got Sharpies out, fine tip Sharpies to doodle on these. So you could do a sheet up like this for your kids and then let them have a marker if they were a little bit older and let them doodle them in. A little kid would end up writing on themselves and a wall, and you know, it might not work out for you too well. I'll just have to be careful not to stick my marker into any wet paint. Now you can see why I put the background down before I came in here. Let's see if these still right. This one does. All right, let's see. These seem nice and dry down here. So I'm just going to doodle them. Put a little black eye on him. See if I can put some dots. I had forgot about the sea monkeys. I guess that's what happens as we get older. Things that, you know, some things just have to go by the wayside so we can remember other things. Tippy, you're in my light, man. This one looks like he wants to be a shark, but he can't be. Buddy, not right now. Come on. I was looking to see if you guys could see this crazy cat. He's like, but Mom, I love you. Tip. I'm not sure how some of these guys are swimming with no fins except their tails, but hey, it's okay. Tippy, Tippy. They already know you're spoiled. Yes, they do. Tippy, don't dig. I know you're there. I can see you. Uh-oh, something must have been wet. Is that wet? No. And what I can do is I can come back in with like a gel pen later and add even more things to it, to the fish. Tippy, make it so difficult. But that's what I'm going to do. Okay, looks like Lindy and Sean are doing something as well. It just popped up. The YouTube is full. Tippy, I love you, but I'm busy right now. I'll show you guys my doodlies. He's getting upset with me because I won't pet him. There we go. That's kind of what I envisioned when I was drawing that one. That got a little funny look in there. Oh, well. These are getting kind of weird looking. So I pulled out that Hexy Granny I had started. I pulled it out because I wasn't happy with it. I think there's something wrong with the pattern too. But I might try again later. Oops, sorry, Tip. Yesterday, Scott was off. He had forgotten he'd scheduled the day off so he could go to the dentist. But he and I we were not feeling good yesterday. We both had upset stomachs and it just was not a good day. We thought about going thrifting since he was off, but there's some days you just don't feel it. So maybe another day. Hi, Teresa. I don't know if I'll get these all doodled in or not, but it's something I can doodle on in my own time. His eyes off the table, off the page here. I thought about trying to do something else in the book, but I didn't feel like reading today, so there's that. Tippy, honey, I know you're there. You don't have to stand right in my face. I know you're here. You're being a nuisance. You're being a nuisance. Yes, you. This is what he wants. He wants me to put my head on his head. And now he's purring. And he's happy. Dad's picking up cat litter, so I can change the kitty boxes. Because they need more than a scoop. Wow, these fishies are something else. Let's do this big guy. I don't need to smell bad kitty breath either. Ugh. You think Mommy needs a nap? Is that it? It's hard to think about what to do and have a cat up in your face. So these are fun to do. This cat is something else. Wishing I'd done a few more really big ones. But that's okay. And I can always come back and doodle more, later. He's eating his cat food with extremely long teeth, so he's on animals and their quirky little personalities. Oh, crap. I mean, doggone it. So now he has a weird looking tail thing going here. Greg must be on break. There comes another message. Yesterday, his boss made him do a crap job where he ended up covered in something. He had to go on a conveyor, and all this stuff fell down off the upper conveyor onto his head, and he was covered in dirt. I said, "Don't get in that brand new bathtub. You go take a shower in the back." So that stuff can go down the drain. Well, and these don't have to be perfect. They're just little doodly fish. Well, I'm almost done. I'll keep going. I wonder what kind of a Posca pen might work for what I'm thinking. Get a white Posca and add just some little bits here and there. That one looks dazed and confused. All right, here's a little fat fish right here. Some of this eye is showing too. Well, I don't know where I was going with this one. Yeah. Works for me. Oh, hey, Janice. Well, I don't know. Go quiet when I start getting meditative. Sitting here thinking about, what am I going to cook for dinner? I know it's going to be pork chops and something else. Um, These are funny looking to me. And that was the whole goal. Do something silly. You can have a whole page of silliness, and it's fine. Because it doesn't always have to be good art. It can be silly, goofy, off the wall, off the chain kind of thing. Just to give your mind something more to do than just sitting in front of the screen looking at stuff. Give him a great big mouth too. Oh, and this one I have no clue. I have no clue where I was going with this. Yeah, let's just do a big circle and give the fins their outlining of sorts. Let me put a couple big eyeballs on him. Maybe a little mouth. Ooh. So we got just these few right here. That didn't take up too much time to do them either. There's really not much doodle space on these tiny ones. It's better to do the big ones where you can add a bunch of different doodles. But you could do like a whole page of different leaves if you wanted to, and just all sorts of greens and blues or whatever. Sharon, hi Sharon. So let me grab Posca. We'll add a little bit of white highlights here and there. If this white Posca will work. I'm trying to use what I have and don't replace it right now. Tippy. Oh, I forgot one. I missed one. Y'all didn't say, oh, I missed two. Don't tear up my bags, Tip. Be good. Aren't they? They're silly fish. But you can come back with your Posca and just add a little bit of white to the eye and then some dots or whatever and give them even more silly features. Like I could come back and do white lines. This poor guy, he's not even getting his full appearance on here because he's swimming off the page. That's okay. I do need to start dinner. I was thinking I'd make potato salad, and if I start that early, it can be sitting in the fridge. I don't have any asparagus, or I'd make the one that's in the Forks Over Knives that has the asparagus in it. I'll just make traditional potato salad with mayo this time. I'll do my mother-in-law's. She does mayonnaise, no mustard, sweet pickle relish, onion, pepper. What else does she? Oh, she puts a chopped up tomato. Oh, it's so good. Or she used to. She doesn't cook anymore. She's almost 98 years old, so I told her she doesn't have to cook anymore. For a big crowd of us, she can't do it. So I told her, I said, you don't worry about that at all. I want to color that in a little bit whiter. And that's too much white on there. I'll fix that when it dry. Sorry, I'm not looking at chat very good. They're cute, silly fish. Hey, Vicky. Oh my gosh, and now Cole's about to die because he's only got fresh food and water out there. Cole, you're not going to die. No, you're not. My life is dictated by the felines. Oh boy. So I'm going to keep going with this, but apparently I'm needed. Give them cartoon eyes. Get some white lips on that fish. Let's put some white lips on that fish. But there's so much more I can do just going in and put just a little dot, a little highlight on their eyeballs. And here I sit saying, I'm going to go. White lips. Woo! I tell you what I will do is I'll take the tape off. Because it really does make a difference if you tape off your pages, because it gives you a border. Let's see if I can get the tape loose. And it looks real cool with the border. At least I think it does. It gives it a finished edge. I could probably use that tape again, but ooh, being wasteful. There you go. And I will probably add some more white Posca, and I'll sign and date it somewhere. There we go. All right, so I hope that was a little bit of fun. And we might add some bubbles, that kind of thing. You know, I could just take here, give him some white lips, and then maybe put some bubbles with a couple little dots here and there. And do that in a couple places where it looks like the fish are putting out bubbles. All right. So thanks for hanging with me for about an hour, and I will see you guys maybe over the weekend, but definitely Monday. Okay? I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys. Bye, Ruth. Violet, everybody. Bye-bye.